What's going on, everybody? This is Truth with Trey, where we love real talk. We talk about real things, self-improvement. Like today, we're talking about content creating and TikTok. When TikTok Shop came around, TikTok took a whole different route. I got on TikTok originally because I like the music that they had. So I would find a lot of new music on TikTok, and it was like a quick dopamine hit. I can go in there, watch a video for 30 seconds, a minute, go to the next video, do the same thing over and over and over. It was addictive. Then I found out that I could find information super quick. So if I really wanted to answer to something, but I didn't want to watch a long form content video on YouTube, I would go to TikTok. Go to TikTok, find what I wanted. I can get the answer real quick and move on about my day. Well, then came TikTok Shop. Then I started noticing everybody's video just started being about selling something. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of these people that's on TikTok, they are really authentic sellers. They actually care about a product, but a lot of people were just trying to sell things. So they will give you false information and act like something was so magical, and it wasn't. I learned my lesson when it came to dupes. So what I mean by dupes is like dupe colognes and dupe perfume. Now I love me a good cologne, but I don't like paying the prices for a good cologne. So once I found out TikTok was selling dupes or stuff that was like clones of some of the brands that I like, I was like, hey, this might be something I'm interested in. So I would go on TikTok and I see all these videos about people making dupes and how great the dupe was, and it smelled like this. Oh, it's irresistible, this, that, and the third. I spent so much money on dupes, and when I would get the dupe, it would smell horrible. It would stink. It would not smell anything like the real version. But the people on TikTok were hyping it up. Even the people in the comments were hyping it up. That made me think, like, are these comments even real? But it was just like, all right, you got all these videos of these people trying to hype this up and sell something that don't even smell good. And then TikTok algorithm is so powerful, it's hard to get that stuff out of your feed after you start looking for it. So now I'm just getting all these dupe videos. How this dupe is great. How this dupe is great. Me knowing that it's not. But TikTok is so addictive and it's so convincing. I kept buying anyway, and I just kept buying dupe colognes. I did find a few that were pretty dope, but for the most part, the money that I spent and the ones that I got, I threw them things away because I was like, this ain't what's up. Now I do think TikTok is getting a lot better with the TikTok Shop, maybe because it's been around for a while and people are used to it. People can kind of weed out who's being real, who's being authentic, and then get some actual good product. TikTok Shop is cheap, so you like, hey, I can go over in TikTok Shop and get something super cheap versus going to Amazon, but it does take a long time to get there if you order from TikTok. But it's just addictive, and once they introduce that, every other video is somebody trying to sell something. Every other video, they have like this little icon that says, I think the content creator gets a commission for this product, whatever. So it leads me to think, like, do you really like this product? Is it really a good product? Do I really want to buy this product? But you don't know because everybody's on TikTok is doing the same thing. They're trying to sell you something. But yeah, I don't know. It just made TikTok not as fun. I don't even remember the last time I seen a TikTok trend. So y'all remember the time like where every time you got on TikTok, there was a different dance trend. Like, that was the thing. And that was cool for me. I was like, hey, TikTok giving me new music. You get a new dance trend. That's what TikTok was about. But now all TikTok is about is selling things. Every time you look, somebody want to sell you some jewelry. They want to sell you a perfume or a cologne, a dupe. They want to sell you this. They want to sell you that. And it's just like, what it feels like what's that thing called, HGTV? That's what it feels like now. So what do? You go over to YouTube, right? And lo and behold, YouTube, now they have YouTube Shorts. I was so mad when YouTube got YouTube Shorts. I love YouTube. I've been a YouTube fan for the longest. I could find all my long form content over on YouTube, and I liked it because it didn't have the shorts. But YouTube, being the big business that they are, and they got to pay these people and they want to make the money, they put shorts on their stuff. So now we getting the infiltration of YouTube with shorts, and now long form content and small creators can't even make money because shorts are taking over. I feel like it's a matter of time before they get a YouTube shop or something like that, and then you're gonna start seeing people selling stuff on YouTube Shorts all the time, and long form content is just gonna die when it comes to YouTube if they don't get that back together. Am I hating on the YouTube shop creators? Absolutely not, because there are some that are real, they're authentic, they really stand by their products and the products that they like. But for the majority of the people, they're just on there trying to get a few commissions. They're trying to run them some numbers. They're probably getting this stuff for free, and they don't care about you. They just want you to buy from their shop. I really hope that YouTube does not go down that route. I hope they keep it like the way they have it now, where if I want to buy something, I have to watch a long form content video. It's kind of more of like a relationship building thing on YouTube. You buy something for somebody you subscribe to, but you've been watching them for a while, so you're okay with it, versus just a random person on the short saying that a product is great, they're making it engaging, and you go buy it and you figure out that it's not worth it. But yeah, that's my rant for today on TikTok. Why I think TikTok Shop really killed TikTok, how they can get back, and just the different things about shorts and why I don't think it's gonna be good for content creators and content going forward. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment below. Let me know if you feel the same way I feel about TikTok. Until next time, we out.